Joker Joker TV, Joker Joker TV.
Having learned our lessons so well, Now I know what it takes to sin. I've even learned what it takes to be human. Don't you want it? You know you want it. Redemption arc, that cold forgiveness, righteous omen, third eye open, mugwort subpath, and down. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Don't you want it?
I'm Mux Blank.
And I am Rickshot Ricochet, and we got Eileen Burmax in there as our intern.
T-Chad
and
working
Mr.
behind the
T-Chad
controls.
running the controls in
Yep.
the back.
And what you saw there in the opening was Dendera Bloodbath, Hellfire Club. Dendera Bloodbath is one of my favorite performers. She used to live in the Atlanta area and now lives in the LA area. So
Right, yeah. Now, you know, I thought that was a perfect time to be putting a nice warm beach scene on because
yeah.
a lot of people, a lot of our friends around the country and around the world, they are having some rough oceans and blizzards and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, we're
And,
having pretty good weather. It might rain tonight, but
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was it, almost 70 degrees today?
Yeah, well, now we did see that, but I think we saw Four Seasons this week. It was super cold the one day, and we actually saw some snow,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, it's 75 today. So.
Yeah, so did it get up 75? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got a lot for you in today's show. As we had been talking about over the last month or two, we had the Assembly Required event that happened in Asheville, North Carolina, that we went to as a crew, and we were there all weekend long.
Yes.
We went around the town, checked out the town of Asheville, North Carolina, and we did a little bit of interviewing, didn't we?
We sure did, and
Or you
yeah, we
did.
went to some weird places, but we, we also had. It was really cool having like that many people concentrated at that convention.
Oh, yeah.
Artist-wise, and
Yeah.
I mean, the place was packed out for most of the weekend.
Yeah, and when Matt puts those shows together, he curates them in a way where everybody that is there at the convention, everything they do is handmade.
Right.
So it's not anybody reselling commercial toys. It's all artists. It's all handmade items and stuff like that. So you're getting the best.
So and also, I mean, when you see the interviews, some of them, I mean, you have to bear with us. Sometimes it's hard to hear the artist because there was just so many people there, and it was so loud.
Yeah.
I mean,
then there was the cool
stifling.
DJ from what was it, 103.3, I think it is.
Yeah,
in
dude,
Asheville.
he was cool too.
Yeah, that was cool. So he was there the whole time. So you'll hear music in the background. Hopefully that doesn't cause us any YouTube problems, but we'll see. But yeah, it's you might have to adjust the volume to hear it properly because sometimes that background noise really gets to overpowers sometimes. But
Right, yeah, but that was half the fun, And plus, you got to remember, it's not like we've got like the, Channel 29 news crew. I mean, dude, we're working with phones.
there was a news crew there, and they had. You remember the guy standing there with
Yes.
the camera?
In fact, we were on the news.
Yeah, we got on the news.
Asheville. Yeah,
It was just me and you sitting down, but
Right.
They didn't talk to us or anything. They didn't know who we were.
But the other thing is, we're gonna we got some really cool artists that we're gonna be playing today.
Yeah,
okay?
like Convict Julie.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just gonna give you the tip off. Okay.
Yeah, that's coming up
Seriously.
this
Okay.
soon,
but I'm just gonna say this now.
Yeah.
Okay, and only because I'm an honest person.
Yeah.
But I did watch both of those yesterday in rehearsal,
Yeah.
and both of them made me cry.
Yeah, the two
So
videos.
if you're so that's just to clue you in, and not that we're sponsored by the Kleenex people or anything, but you might want to get some tissues just in case. Yeah, because they're really good.
Yeah,
so that's
it's really
coming
good
up, too.
videos. and she's put together a whole visual album that is being released. So we'll get to that and we'll talk more about it then. But before we get to that, we have the Adventures of Ick and Glib, the next installation.
This is our second episode of our series.
And it has a fun surprise. A new character is introduced that is, I think, one of my favorites.
Right?
The Chickthulu.
Chickthulu.
Yeah, Chickthulu. So, and then after that, we're going to have a couple interviews. Now, these interviews we're doing with the Assembly Required artists, we have a lot of them. So we're only going to be playing, I think, about 6 of them to this episode. And then next week and over the next couple weeks, we'll play a couple of the other ones until we get through them all. Right. But I think we did, how many did you do? About like
okay, there was at
20?
least 66 videos,
at
least files or whatever.
Oh, I had a lot of editing to do, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, let's get to the Adventures of Ick and Glib, and then we'll see some of those interviews after that.
Six, 7, 8. I landed on Beelzebub's booty. What does the card say?
Yar, matey! A giant brimstone octopus protects this realm of falsifiers, hypocrites, and thieves. If ye have the stones, ye may slay it and take her jewels. It cost ye only 2 stones.
I don't have the stone.
Avast! The brimstone octopus attacks your crew and slays 12, dragging their kicking and screaming souls back into the ether to be tortured for eternity. Go back 3 spaces. You owe me 6 sinner diabloons.
What's this game called again? Satan's Pirate Parts, an intimate adventure through Satan's scurviest realms. Ick, I don't think we should be playing this.
Good talk, Kinder!
Old prophet!
Again with the old. When are you kiddos gonna take a look at these scams and see a fit young filly in the prime of post-pubescence?
Are you still speaking German?
Well played. Listen, kids, I need a favor. You see this egg? I got it from an underground race of mutant birds over near St. Petersburg. They're known as moss crows. They have a fabulous line of Fabergé egg they make, but they are expensive. So I stole one. But turns out I actually took one of the queen's real eggs, and well, long story short, I'm being hunted, and this baby's about to hatch. So I guess it's Easter in August. Here, race it well.
It moved! Glib, it moved!
Well, the prophet did say it was about to hatch soon.
Hatch? It can't hatch! I'm not ready to be a parent yet!
What kind of bird did the prophet say it would be? A mutant?
Think of all the costs, Glib! Birdseed, singing lessons. Do mutant birds need singing lessons? Wait, lessons! Glib, we have to make a college savings fund to Harvard!
I wonder what it looks like.
None of my friends my age have babies yet. Does that mean I wasted all my potential? Could I have done more if I wasn't burdened by parenthood?
I wonder if it will like me.
Ah! It's coming! It's coming! The baby is coming! Oh, I'm so nervous. What should I wear?
I thought we had more time. Didn't the prophet say we had 3 more weeks? I thought we had more time. This egg emergency, I don't have time for egnancy brain.
Aww! Look how cute he is!
He's the most precious thing I've ever seen. I will protect him with my life.
Come here, beautiful baby. Oh, Glib, he has your bone structure.
Yeah, and he has your eyes.
He does! So cute!
That is enough. You will thus cease calling me cute. I am a creature of chaos bred in darkness with the sole purpose of destroying the visage of humanity as you know it, to reign in a new, terrifying world of madness and destruction. Everything and everyone you know and love will burn.
So cute.
I love him. Look at his little feeties. I could just pinch him.
I love his little tentacles and his chunky butt. What would we name him?
What about Mortimer? Oh, how about Pubert?
I was thinking something more gaudy, like Lance.
Enough! My name is Chickthulu, fifth of his line, harbinger of blood and collector of souls. Although Pubert does have a handsome air to it.
He likes it.
Our little Puby.
Just Pubert is fine, I think. Mother, father, I am now nearly fully grown, and I must go begin my terrible deeds. You have given me the gift of life, and in return I will give you the gift of 1,000,000 corpses.
Glib, do you think we were good parents?
You know, Ick, I think we were amazing parents.
Edwin Salas, and I make toys in wood and make a little visual art. This is my work.
So, how long have you been
To
creating?
make toys specifically near 3 years.
Well,
Yeah, it's short.
now, what inspires you to come up with the different
I
ideas?
think most in the American culture to make the toys, and of course have a big influence of Latin American culture, most from Mexico. They make a lot of bootlegs because I never played with the real toys.
Right.
I play only with bootlegs.
Right.
This is my real childhood roots.
Now, what is your latest toy that you have out? Your latest toy?
Latest story. I don't understand. Sorry.
The last one.
Oh,
You create.
the last one I created, I think I created this guy. This is a really, is I think the pandemic guy is happy but angry at the same time, but have a heart. You know, it's the change we can make in this moment in the life.
Okay. So, how has the pandemic affected your art?
Well, affects the part of my performing art. I was a puppeteer for 20 years. Now I know make more. I make this. Thanks the universe I can make this. With the other part I stopped. But this helped me to make the decision to return to college. Now I am 48 years old and return to be in the college
Okay.
and to make me a new future.
Now, have you had any issues with logistics in terms of getting your raw materials or shipping out products to your customers?
Well, I make it wood, but I love the plastic too because I think all the materials are good for to express what you want to say.
I don't have time for this. I'm Eileen Barmack.
Hi, I'm Marty Rogers, and they call me FEOND. I've been making resin action figures since, I think, 2017.
Awesome. So, what gives you your inspiration when you're creating this stuff?
Well, I think about the toys that I used to like when I was a younger man, and I used to collect them. And I used to have this recurring dream about walking into a toy store and finding toys in the back that I'd never seen before. And I would wake up feeling all excited, and I was trying to make something like what I was seeing in my dreams.
Now, what is your last toy that you created?
Oh, well, this series on this orange card is all pretty new. These are called Kings of Saturn, and I did a series of 6 of these. And these pilots are called Symptom of the Universe, which is an old Black Sabbath tune. And I made a bunch of these in different configurations, but that's really the sort of newest thing happening with me right now.
Awesome. Now, how has the pandemic affected your ability to create?
I think maybe in some ways it inspired me to create more. I just had a little bit more freedom of time, not having to drive back and forth to work. I got very lucky and was able to telecommute for a while, and I was able to do some stuff on the side, and I think it really inspired me to make sure I was doing stuff now and not putting it off, because you never know what's going to happen.
Awesome. So if somebody wants to find you to buy some of your artwork, how do they go about it?
I've got a big cartel store, which you can get at through my Instagram page. And contacting me directly through Instagram is the best way to get something from me. And it's at FEOND_base. FEOND base.
All right.
Awesome.
Welcome back. So that there was Six-Headed Beast from Outer Space.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was called Dot. We played something from them recently, a couple pieces from them, and I think we got some more to play in coming weeks. So look out for more from them. Also back there, you saw the toy maker interviews with Edwin and FEOND.
That was that was
FEOND?
really cool.
Yeah. So do we have the toy cam? Let's turn the toy cam on. So we got a couple. Well, you can kind of see it. Woo! There, it's floating around. Look, see. Oh, here, let me get the toy cam going. So we got a couple pieces here from Edwin. All right. Oh no, is it not working? We might have to show it later. I don't know. It looks like it's working over here. Shake it. All right. Oh well. Oh well. So you can see it a little. This is one of the pieces I got. I got my green glove on. So then.
Let me explain the other one.
Oh yeah, you're gonna explain the other one.
So this was a rare find that you found, right?
Yeah,
Apparently they've got new protocols with the Affordable Care Act. Okay, and if someone decides to lie machine the baby, as protocol, they get to take them home.
Where's it at? No, you got it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So check this out. This is an actual fetus in the jar.
This is one of Edwin's pieces. It was called Artist Fetus. So it's an aborted artist. Oh yeah, give him the camera. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. So
hold it up closer to the. No, you got to make it so people see. There you go, right there. You can kind of see it there. Yeah. So that was one of his pieces. Yeah. That was one of my favorite. I love that one. I had to grab that one. Right. Yeah. But
we need to name them.
And this one is made out of resin. Is it working now? Okay. This one is made out of resin, and like a lot of his toys. Here, let's see if this camera's working now. A lot of his toys are wooden based. Like he works in wood mostly. Yeah. So he had one of these in wood, and I asked him, I was like, which one do you think is better? And so he told me to grab this one. Is it working? No? Oh, well.
But I think what they do...
During the break, we'll get it fixed.
But I think what they do with that is they take the actual fetus to make the mold, and then they fill it with resin.
Yeah.
You know, so you have your keepsake, you know?
Yeah.
You can wear them around your neck or keep them in the jar all the time. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, we'll have more toys to show you in a little bit. Let's get that camera working, and we'll figure that out. So let's move on to the videos. We've got another video coming up from a Night Palace called Jessica Mystic. And this is, I've got a note here that Night Palace is doing a show February 17th. That's tonight. Oh yeah, tonight.
Oh yeah, so dude, if you're in the chance, you better get down there right after the show.
Yeah, if you're in the Atlanta area, especially, because you could probably make it there on time after the show. But if you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, they're going to be at the Masquerade, the Purgatory Room. So and they're going to be joined by a lightning bug and squirrel flowers. So make sure and check them out. But we're going to look at the.
Now, where's that going to be at?
That's at the Masquerade in the Purgatory Room.
They usually sell out pretty quick, though.
Yeah. So
yeah, you might want to get down there early.
Yeah. So
here,
what's it say?
A message. Robert Tamana, a old hotel right by the stadium in downtown rooms, were $8 per night. They actually let me draw a mural of a cartoon, John the Baptist, walking a camel through the desert, going through the back.
Oh, no, going back this spring. Nice, awesome. So, yeah, I have to check that out. That'd be nice to do a mural in there in a hotel. That's cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the Night Palace, Jessica Mystic. This is something new, brand new from them. So you're seeing it here first.
Giant pink tsunami waves carry you. Your mother, she can't be brave, but she carried you. From the top of the spiral staircase, they'll toss you.
Hey, I am Keith Schubert. I am a toy maker and puppeteer, and I make a variety of toys. I do plastic toys. I also do soft sculpt toys, and I also play America's favorite cartoon witch. I mean, inspiration can come from anywhere. You know, it comes from a lot of the people that are in this room, and just, you know, toy culture and being creative and making stuff and making unique things.
Now you said you've been creating this stuff for 20 years?
Well, I've been doing like plastic toys for maybe like 5 years, but as far as being a puppeteer and doing puppetry arts, yeah, for about 20 years.
Now, if somebody wants to find you, how can they find you?
They can, search Toybox Theater, all caps, on any of your social media platforms. We have Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all the stuff, you know.
Now, how has the pandemic affected your ability to create your art that you're doing?
Well, you know, I have more time to be at home and make stuff, but doing a lot less live stuff and more stuff online, so.
And have you had any problems with logistics during the pandemic, either getting your supplies or shipping out to your customers?
Not so much. I mean, it's more just about, you know, cancellations and, you know, not touring and traveling as much as I used to.
I'm not looking at the past, I'm looking at the future, but sitting in the present, am I gonna make it through it? Fighting through these wounds, riding through the change. I can feel it in my veins, the needle nearly blew it. To save the world, I gotta put her in a bottle and drink it till she's gone, gone but not forgotten. Demons in my room, got a chrome and finally shot 'em. Ain't no heaven or hell, just the top and then the bottom, the bottom. Sing to me your battle cry. You can trust me with your life. I know that you wanna fly, so spread your wings and sing to me your battle cry. Baby, let's touch the sky. I know that you wanna fly, so spread your wings. Put it all past out of the clouds with you. One trip to the moon and I'm falling. The calm down got me nauseous. Fighting the world is exhausting. Supplying this life is costly. Flying with a corpse and it haunts me. Give me the sword or the cord. Remind me what I'm fighting for. To save the world, I've gotta put her in a bottle and drink it till she's gone, gone but not forgotten. Demons in my room, got a chrome and finally shot 'em. Ain't no heaven or hell, Just the top and then the bottom, the bottom. Sing to me your battle cry. You can trust me with your life. I know that you wanna fly. So spread your wings and sing to me your battle cry. Baby, let's touch the sky. I know that you wanna fly. So spread your wings.
Oh man.
Wow, that was cool.
That was powerful.
fan.
That was good.
I mean,
Awesome.
you know, it's funny because when you I had to watch it like twice.
Yeah.
Because I realized that angel with the wings, with the black wings, right,
Yeah.
was basically the dead body on the floor that came out. You know. That
Yeah.
Was, so that kind of, you know, when you think about that and going into the future.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so this, you know, we're going to show another video off of that series, out of that series, and
Right.
so like this album that she's putting out, I think it comes out tonight at midnight. So
yes.
first thing Friday morning, you can download the album and see, or actually, I think it's going to be available on her YouTube. So and we've got those links in the description of the video now. But so you know, you'll have to go and check this out because I'm not sure if she's releasing piece at a time or all of it all at once. But I think it might be all of it all at once. And you know, like you just got a little piece of the story with that video, and the next video that we're going to show in a little bit here is another piece of that story, and they both sort of start at the same point, but then they go two different directions. And so I'm wondering, you know, once we get the whole storyline, like, is she dead there? Is that what's going on? Or is it like an out-of-body experience?
Right.
Or, you know, something else? So I'm waiting to see the rest of it, see what's all going on.
Now, see, okay, so I was thinking about this, right? You know,
Yeah.
because we're going to show, you know, we did an interview with her when we
Yeah.
did the canceled ATHFest at
Yeah.
the Caledonia, which
Yeah.
was like super awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
still available on our YouTube channel. If you go to the ATHFest playlist, you can
Right.
see all.
Yeah.
It's like, how many hours did we do?
oh my God, yeah.
Tons of performers, tons of interviews. But we're going to replay that, so you'll see it again
Right.
here.
But you know, when we were sitting down with her, I hadn't really had a chance to like hear her music ahead of time, so I was kind of going in there blind.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. But
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time doing that ATHFest thing. You know, like we just had a bunch of artists coming in, and some of the people we didn't even know. It was just some of the performers that were going to be performing at ATHFest, and so last minute they showed up with somebody else, and we were like, "Hey, get on, let's talk to you too," you know.
Right.
And so it was really fun to do that, you know. So we did that at the old Caledonia Lounge, which is no longer the Caledonia Lounge, but that closed down during the pandemic. But
Right.
we
But
got
they
to,
did open it for us.
Yeah, we got to go in there one last time and use the space to do a special event. And what was that? That was September we did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so so we're going to see that next. It'll be an interview that we did during that event, and then after that will be the new song called X.
Yeah.
So it's just X. And I think the last song you saw, the last video, and this new song X is all off of this new visual album that she's putting out. And if you're in the if you're in the Athens area, actually we have the announcement that Saturday night at Creature Comforts from 8 to 10, she's going to do a special album release party. Show, I think, too. There's going to be Cadillac's going to be performing, and who else? The Jazz Quartet. So it's going to be a really awesome show. So
Yeah.
But all right, let's watch the interview and then see the new song.
welcome to the
It's-
special edition
all
of
like that.
Joker Joker TV. Canceled ATHFest Aftermath Special Edition.
Yep. We're
And
getting you
we
the
have
mic
a
there.
special guest with us today. This is Convict Julie.
Hello, hello.
Woo. We were joking about it the other day. I forget. I guess that was Thursday or something. That maybe you got a day pass. That's how you able to come out and
Yeah, yeah.
perform. Yeah, Convict Julie.
Or
you know.
escape
Anyway,
Convict
sorry.
Julie. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Convict Julie's a fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, tell me about. I don't
Oh,
even know
do
about
tell.
this.
Now you got my curiosity
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, it's an African cichlid, and it lives in Lake Tanganyika, and so I got the name because I realized I wanted to change where my life was going, and I used to be a college athlete, and I was in school in Tennessee, and I left Tennessee and decided I was going to reinvent myself, and so I went to
Nice.
the Tennessee Aquarium and saw a little striped cichlid and thought, that's me, small complex fish in a big pond. That's what I'm going for. So now I'm
Nice.
Convict Julie.
Convict
Okay, so
Julie.
now you also got my curiosity. Okay, which sport?
I was a track and field athlete.
Okay, so yeah, so that narrows it down. Yeah, I ran the mile and the 2 mile badly, but what were your events?
I was a thrower.
Okay, the discus, the javelin, or the shot put?
All of it.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Hammer too.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
holy jeez, yeah.
You ever win any awards with that?
Yeah, I actually had
Yeah.
a really successful career.
Oh, yeah.
I was a top athlete in NCAA South, and track and field doesn't have any divisions, so it's not like Division 1, 2, 3. It's just everybody.
Mm.
So I got a lot of accolades and won a lot of championships, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm. And
Now,
when-
that got my curiosity up. Okay, so, when you're throwing, now, do you pretend you're throwing it at somebody, like down the thing, or are you aiming for a field spot, or how we working that thing?
As far as possible.
yeah, just as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with music. I'm just trying to go as far as possible.
So when did that change happen that you said you decided to go a different route with your life and go with the music instead of doing the sports? When did that happen?
Yeah, that was when I believe I was 19,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a sophomore in college, and I came here as a junior in college and didn't know anyone, didn't really have any community, and just found my way by going to shows.
Mm-hmm. And the Athens community has quite a bit, those veins run deep.
Yeah.
You know, so who have you been? I noticed that a lot of the videos that we've been playing from the other artists, that you make appearances on a lot of stuff, or people make appearances on your stuff. Who have you been working with?
I haven't extensively worked with a lot of people,
Mhm.
but I pop my head in
Yeah.
wherever I can. I just like to support, and I would hope that support translates back over and is reciprocated.
Yeah, I think it does. So I hope so too.
Now, you said that you played yesterday. Can you tell us about where you played and who played with you? And
Absolutely. I played Iron Factory last night, and there was a great lineup. I mean, it was King Blanco, Trevi, BYV Trub,
Mhm.
Follow the Odd, KP the Wolf. There were so many good acts, and I think that was really important because a lot of those artists were on the ATHFest lineup, and a lot of us got left off of September Days. And so I think it was really important for us to still have something to hold on to and to make an impact in the music scene this weekend, and I think we did, and the crowd was incredible. There were so many people.
I could hear them from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know, if you're not from this area, right up the area right here, the alley is where Iron Factory is, and I could hear the cheers and the yells coming from here. It was amazing.
It was awesome. The crowd turnout was incredible because you never know with hip hop in Athens because hip hop is emerging, and I myself am not a hip hop artist, but I definitely am a part of hip hop culture.
Mhm.
And so to see so many people come out from different walks of life was so cool.
Hmm. And that was Volumes Hip Hop that put that together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they really came through on that. That was awesome. So
how was I usually jump into this. I usually wait till somebody says something, but 2020, man, we had the whole pandemic thing, the whole lockdown thing. How has that affected your art? Has it given you more creativity? Have you been one of those essentials that basically ain't got time to do nothing?
Well, I'm in a really unique position because 2020 was probably the best year of my life and my career because I did a lot of activism work that year and really got into the community by doing activism and music, and I was able to co-open a creative space and host shows and events and keep things rolling, and it was a really good creative year as well. And so I'm fortunate to have had that experience because I know a lot of people didn't, but my 2020 was excellent.
One of the videos I think we played just a little bit ago was one of your activist videos, and that was really cool. Like, was that I saw one scene. It looked like the scene where they gassed everybody down at the yeah, that was that was bad.
I mean, that was a lot of footage that just came from like people's phones that they sent to me. And like my phone too, and those are real experiences, and I think those shouldn't be hidden, especially in Athens. I think people should know about what's going on and the problems that we have and the good things that we have, because there's always good and bad.
Now, was that scary going through all of that protest thing? I mean, especially if they're going to be gassing you. I mean,
absolutely.
Exactly.
It was dangerous. It was scary, and
it was uncalled for too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because I was an organizer, I was in like a really risky position, but I felt like following my beliefs was more important than being home.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I was really they had that one gathering downtown, and it just filled the whole town. They had the big stage set up, and I was there for that, and it was just amazing to see. But it was really freaky because there's a little what do you call those? The little floating cameras, the drones. Yeah. So there's drones like everywhere, and you can see them, and there's cops on top of the buildings and stuff like. I mean, just like what the hell, you know? And it just like this town is not a very violent town. There's like people. It's a pretty progressive town, so we get along with everybody, And for them to go to those extents of, like, I don't know, it just didn't feel right,
100% unnecessary.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. And the even the gassing, like nothing was happening. They're all standing around. It was past curfew, and that was why they gassed everybody.
Not a valid reason.
Yeah, exactly. And even like I heard some of the government officials all going, well, yeah, we just gassed everybody, and I was like, how can you be okay with that, And eventually, one of the, I think it was maybe the mayor or something, he eventually came out and was apologizing for it. But like...
But yeah, that's what we protested for, was an
exactly.
apology. And, I'm glad it happened because it was a well-deserved apology.
Yeah.
What we want is equity and change, and you don't get that by tear-gassing innocent protesters who are just trying to push for that in the community.
Yeah. So
now, what do you got coming up next on the horizon?
I've got a lot of shows. Can I announce my show?
Yeah.
You can announce away.
I've got a show I'm playing on the Georgia Theater rooftop with Family Recipe and the Charlie Haas Trio, and that is September 30th, 8:30. And then I'll be playing the 40 Watt later in October, so that should be fun.
Oh yeah.
And I have an album coming out.
Cool.
And that'll be 2022.
2022.
And hopefully you can send us some more stuff so we can help promote your new album and stuff.
You have a release date?
Yeah, when's your release date? Yeah.
I'm not telling anyone the date yet, but it's 2022.
Surprise, coming up soon.
It'll be first quarter.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, anything else you want to mention before we head out?
I just want to wish everyone in Athens a fantastic weekend and a fantastic gig. I know there's a lot of different events going on, and it's not a competition about which one has the bigger turnout. I think support all the local artists if you can. Thank everyone for buying tickets and supporting local acts, because this is how a lot of us survive. So big thank you to everybody, and to the September Days Fest. I hope that goes fantastic. To any other events happening, I hope they're fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Now, somebody wants to find your stuff. How where do they go about it, and how can they buy whatever you got in the pipeline?
They can go to my social medias, which is ConvictJulie, or my website, ConvictJulie.com, and feel free to reach out. I'm always there.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, for coming out, and we hope to see more and more of your stuff. We really appreciate what you shared with us so far.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Sit on the table, Molly in my pocket, sitting in the corner, shaking and I'm rocking. Think the room is spinning, voices keep on talking, yeah they keep on talking to me, telling me to pick my head up and don't close my eyes. Scared as hell to see what's on the other side. I don't wanna live this kind of a life. Walk the line of death, already died. I sit on the table, Molly in my pocket, sitting in the corner, shaking and I'm rocking. Think the room is spinning, voices keep on talking, yeah they keep on talking to me, telling me 2 points in and I'm already wildin'. 1 tap down and I still keep smiling, facing all that snow like I'm climbing up a mountain. Up all night while my heart keeps pounding. I'm still alive tomorrow morning. Do it all again because life feels boring. All the type of friends that I've been ignoring. Fighting to the party, I need some reassurance. Pupils on Pluto, I'll go wherever you go. I can feel the colors, my body's moving too slow, sweating out my fears, I can feel my tears. When I'm on a roll, it's like nobody's here, but I'm so alone, but I still feel connected. If I am broken today, I'm unaffected. I want someone to touch me so I can feel their presence. Right now I am flying and I just feel like dancing. As I sit on the table, Molly in my pocket, sitting in the corner, shaking and I'm rocking. Think the room is spinning, voices keep on talking, yeah they keep on talking to me, telling me 2 points in and I'm already wildin'. 1 tap down and I still keep smiling, facing all that snow like I'm climbing up a mountain. Up all night while my heart keeps pounding. I'm still alive tomorrow morning. Do it all again because life feels boring. All the type of friends that I've been ignoring.
I'm Figure Fetish, and I'm here representing the Resin Underworld. We're kind of like a consortium of artists.
Awesome. So, how long have you been doing what you do?
Personally, I've been doing this since about around 2014.
Okay. And what gives you inspiration on, creating new pieces and stuff like that?
I'd have to say vintage toys. That's the main purpose.
Now, how has the pandemic affected your ability to create your artwork?
It's actually given me more time to do things. With everybody staying at home, I've had more time to be creative and produce more. And everybody's, trying to find other avenues, so they've been buying more online. So it's a great trade-off. It's like I've had more time to create, and people have started flocking more towards my website and purchasing more items.
So if somebody wants to find your artwork so they can buy stuff from you, how can they find you?
They can find me at figurefetish.com, and that's figurefetish with 2 T's.com. If you do 1 T, you're going to go to a completely different website.
Awesome.
Which is also interesting.
All right, and what is your latest piece?
Oh, my latest piece has just been an experiment. It's a vaporware piece. Done different versions of it, and it's just an exercise in that art style. I want my Joker TV.
Awesome.
Yeah, at the end. That was cool.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah.
So we got that was mixed up here. Sorry about that. The one past was Toybox. That one was Figure Fetish.
Fetish.
Yeah.
But before we get into the whole toy thing.
Yeah. Well, we got a bunch of toys to show. So.
Yeah, and we're going to do that in a second. But before we do that.
If it works.
Let me just say, happy Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, that second video, that we watched from Convict Julie.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like, I know like so many people right now that are in rehab. In fact, probably half of them right now are all watching the show right now.
Yeah.
So, hang in there, all you people that are in there. In the rehab place?
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, so here we go. We got the camera on the toys. And
Yeah, we got the toy camera working. Yeah, see. All right, wait a minute. I can make it move around. Woo. So these are Edwin's toys that we were trying to show earlier, but we couldn't. The camera wasn't working. So this is one he did. I don't know what it's called or anything. There's no name on it, nothing on the bottom. But yeah, it's cool. But then the fetus, the artist fetus, yeah. There you go. Yeah, get it up close there so you can see the detail on that. It's so cool. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. Uh-oh, don't break it. So these are all resin toys, so they're easy to break. That one's probably not so easy to break because it's, oh, you spilled the liquid out of it, though. Oh, man. You got the dumpster juice.
Yeah.
All right, get those other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get these out. Okay. All right, so we've got some Figure Fetish pieces, and yeah, I'll put this over here. All right, yeah, there. Here, pull it over here. There you go. Okay. This is one of my favorites. The Republic Enemy. If you're a fan of the band Public Enemy, you'll get everything. But basically, it was
wait, hold on.
Huh?
Oh, there. Yeah, here we go.
There you go. There you go. You can see it.
You had it
straight
on
now.
dyslexic setting. That was Eileen Burmax, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks, Eileen.
Hey, thanks for fixing that, Mr. T-Chad.
Yeah.
Right,
so yeah, there. So you can see all the
there,
references if you're a fan of Public Enemy. The Flavor Flav. That's the Bubba Fett. So and there's the clock. So, anyways, this is one of my favorites. I got that one, And then what else we got? Oh yeah, this one. This is one of his new ones. So he was talking to you a little bit about this in the interview, right?
Right. Okay, which one was this one?
This was one at the end. At the end of that interview.
Oh, this was figure fetishes?
Yeah, the figure fetish. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but okay, so there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, this was his latest toy.
Yeah.
But you know, when I was walking through and panning through the whole table, that was not the toy that caught my eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Here, let's see. Was there anything on the back to show? No, that was just his logo. All right. Yeah. Let's get the one your favorite. Yeah. This is the packaging right there. Yeah. You're teasing everybody. Come on now.
So.
All right, everybody. What was it called? Do you remember what it was
I don't
called?
know. It's written in Japanese or something. The ashtray's moved.
There, it's floating around. All right, so tell us about this one.
Yeah, okay, so, when he said, when I said, hey, can you tell me about your new toy? The whole time I'm like, please say the penis with the eyeball. Please say the penis with the eyeball. Yeah, because I thought, oh my God, this is going to be cool as hell.
Are we going to get in trouble
and then all of a sudden,
on YouTube for this?
I mean, okay, but, I was thinking to myself, especially since I had that, what I thought was the second penis growing, in the umbilical hernia thing, right? Yeah. Dude, I would have loved to have taken that to the doctor and said, I want one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, well, yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yes, definitely, yeah, so...
All right.
But the other toy, yeah, that was the new one.
Yeah, that was it. That was the favorite. All right, let's see. What do we got coming up here?
Yeah, you got me lost now that you got the CD.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we got another interview from this time from QUBO Toys, Quincy Bowen, and then we've got something from Mandylon coming up. So. We'll be back in just a minute.
Interview with QUBO Toys.
Yeah, check this out.
Hi, I'm Quincy Bowen, and this is QUBO Toys.
Awesome. So, how long have you been creating your art?
About a year and a half now.
Okay. And what gives you your inspiration?
I get inspiration from memes like Smooth Brain, horror movies like Chud, just kind of all things Halloween.
Okay.
Science fiction.
So, how has the pandemic affected your ability to create?
Yeah, well, the pandemic was kind of part of the reason that I began creating. It was kind of, resin was a pandemic hobby, something to do at home when I had no social life. So yeah, there kind of hasn't been a time that I was doing this before COVID. I guess there's been a few, like materials that I haven't been able to source during the pandemic. I'm sure due to supply chain issues, but it doesn't get in the way too much for me.
Now, which one is your latest toy?
Let's see. I think my latest toy is the Lab Meat Patty the Beef Butcher.
Oh man, that is classic. So, what all gives you the inspiration to come up with the ideas?
I don't know, just things that I've thought of, at least the Lab Meat. That's something that they talked about back when I was in college. I thought that it was really kind of a funny concept, but also really cool. Yeah, I don't know. With these guys, I wanted to make something that the surface was just so smooth that you could kind of see through the resin. And so that's kind of what I tried to do with these two.
So if somebody wants to find your product, how are they going to be able to do that?
Right now, probably the best way is to contact me on Instagram. My Instagram is QUBO.toys. And just send me a DM. In the future, I'm going to try and get an online store set up. But yeah, in the meantime, Instagram is the best way to find me.
belong to
space telescope shots that he got.
Got that asteroid in the end heading towards the Earth, it looked like.
Plus, I'm sure in Sweden, he's from Sweden.
Yeah.
And so, you know
Sweden.
they gotta have some good space telescopes or something like that. You know, we're counting on you guys over there in Sweden to, you know, keep us enlightened.
Save the world.
Yeah.
So that was Mandylon, and that piece was called Funny. And I think we got more to play in coming episodes
I hope
from
so, 'cause that was
Mandylon,
cool.
because they're releasing like a one video track like every 4 or 5 weeks, and I think we got to catch up because I think we got a couple of them that they put out that we need to show. So, but check out their links that we have in the description, and you can see on how to like see more about that and be up to date on when they release something. So coming up next here, we've got 2 more interviews from the
Michael
Assembly
Morse.
Required
Oh yeah, Assembly
event.
Required, yeah.
Michael Moore's Art and Toys and Orbit DVD. So now Orbit was a sponsor of the Assembly Required, but they're a super cool shop. So we went and saw their shop and interviewed them.
And got a tour of the place. That place is cool.
Yep. And so be on the lookout. Like, we're going to be releasing a bunch of these interviews. And then eventually I think we're going to put it together in one piece where we show you like all the different places that we went to in Asheville. And,
you know, what we're hoping you do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like anybody asked us to say this or not, but it would be kind of cool if, you know, like you went into one of those places and be like, oh, dude, hey, didn't I see you guys on Joker TV?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
So if you're in the Asheville area, make sure to go to Orbit and tell them how you heard about them.
Right, and same thing with everybody else. If you see, they don't even have to be in Asheville. You see them online, their Instagram, they're like, didn't I see you guys on Joker TV?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then after that, we'll come back, and we've got a couple upcoming events that are happening around Athens. So stay tuned.
My name is Michael Morse. I'm Michael Morse Art Toys. Nice and simple. My name and my face are the logo of my company.
Now, how long have you been creating and doing your art?
Toys seriously since like 2018. I dabbled earlier, and I do a lot of different other arts, music and printmaking and painting and all kinds of things. But toys has been my main focus since like 2018.
Okay, and what gives you the inspiration to come up with some of the ideas?
I really love Japanese monster toys, and a lot of what I do, it's combining Japanese monster ideas and different things, like mixing Bob's Big Boy with Godzilla, making the Big Boji. Hedera the Smog Monster with Nipper the RCA dog becomes Smogger. And different things like that.
Awesome. So what is your latest toy?
Latest things, I've got a few things that this is the first time I'm showing them. So this is Ultraman mashup with the yogurt drink with the Japanese superhero Ultraman. And then I started creating these, I got a vacuum form machine and started creating these mini masks that can be worn by other figures. Here I got this big He-Man wearing Mr. Rockabones.
Nice.
Yeah. So
how has the pandemic affected your ability to create your art?
You know, I felt like a lot of it, I was, you know, like a lot of people kind of sitting around waiting for things to end, and they just haven't been ending. And I definitely, during the early part of it, I was not as productive as I should have been. But I've been forcing myself to change that and get more productive.
Have you had any issues with logistics?
I've had some supply issues, but I don't know if it's necessarily the pandemic, because I was told by Smooth-On that they had resin issues because of the crazy freeze that happened in Texas last year. That kind of ruined a lot of their raw materials and ability to make resin. So that's been my main issue. I haven't struggled too much with it. I mean, there is a supply, it's just limited. You have to call instead of just ordering online. But
and if somebody wants to buy some of your toys?
Well, the best thing to do is watch on Instagram, but I do have a store website. The store's not always open. It depends on when I'm ready to sell. But michaelmorsearttoys.fws.store. But the Michael Morse on Instagram is the best place to watch what I'm doing. And on Facebook too, Michael Morse Art Toys. But Instagram is where I spend most of my time promoting and talking about my stuff.
Joker Joker TV, produced in Athens, Georgia, is a weekly live stream show that airs every Thursday night at 6:30. The program features all types of submissions from independent and underground artists, including music videos, short film, video skits, interviews with artists, live performances, and more. Artists of all types are encouraged to submit videos or to contact us with ideas for collaboration.
Is it just me, or is this guy maybe just a little bit of wackadoo in the braino?
I can do everything.
I just want to break things. But what?
Look, she's in a box and she is very cute.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view past episodes and be notified of future live streams. Merchandise and more information for artists is available on our website. We thank you.
Words that have no human sound. Words that have no human sound.
One day you'll tell me that's right. And you know how I should see.
Tune in to Joker Joker TV Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. JOKERJOKERtv.com.
How you doing today? Awesome.
Rick, where are we?
We are at Orbit's.
Greatest place in the world.
Yep.
Greatest place in the world.
Greatest place.
Orbit's DVDs.
Yep.
Here in West Central.
So this is one of the sponsors of Assembly Required.
Okay, the awesome toy convention.
Yep.
Designer toy convention.
Oh look, there's Betty White.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go inside.
That's the after. You know, after, that's why she's always.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Orbit DVDs.
Awesome, awesome. And what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, awesome. So how long have you guys been around?
20 years.
Awesome.
20 years. Yeah, we started as a video rental store. We saw the writing on the wall about 10 years ago, so
rentals got less and stuff for sale got more. And that's what's happening now. So,
Right.
yeah.
So I noticed that you feature video games in the back and a bunch of different movies, DVDs, and also lots of toys for collector toys.
Yeah.
How has the pandemic affected business?
Weird ways. It killed the rental business. Whatever we had left for rentals went away, basically. But what happened is I shut down and I said, well, I got a store full of stuff. Let me find out how to sell it. So I started a website and started selling on there, and it has exploded. Movies, basically. Like, we just got these in today. These are German. People like collecting these German, they're called media books, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, we just got our first shipment in of these. So we're just trying to find movies from around the world, and people online have really responded. And people in the store, like, people drive to come here.
Now, if somebody wants to find you guys, either buy stuff online from you or to come into West Asheville, how can they find you?
Real simple, orbitdvd.com. That's the easiest thing to do. We are 781 Haywood Road. We love people coming in. We're still going to be a brick and mortar till I die, basically. And it's in West Asheville, pretty easy to get to. And see you soon. Hey, my name is Mark McLeod. I own Orbit DVD in beautiful West Asheville, and I want my Joker TV.
Enough to last. Oh yeah. All right, we're back. All right, cool.
All right.
So yeah, that was a super cool shop.
Yes.
They had like a VHS section, a DVD section,
And then it goes like
book
way
section.
in the back and like hooks around and everything.
That was all video games back there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all in the back. Yeah, that was awesome. So that's all part of our new. We're gonna try something new. It's the Joker tour guide.
Now,
So we went to Asheville. We talked to a couple different places in town. So
I don't know if anybody caught it during the interview, but we got the picture of the fish up there. That is what a Convict Julie is.
Oh yeah, there's the
fish.
Convict Julie.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what her stage name is, named after the fish.
Yeah. Not necessarily saying Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I did not know that at the time.
Yeah, we talked about it in the interview there. She explained that to us. We didn't know.
Right, but you guys were all into that whole story about getting gassed and maced and things like that, and I was like, oh, okay, I wonder if that's why they call her Convict Julie.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to sound stupid because I didn't know what you guys were talking about at the time.
Yeah, you were out of town when all that was happening.
Out of the country and.
Yeah, during that whole interview, you were completely lost because you had no idea what we were talking about. You were like, wait a minute, I wasn't even here for that. Right?
Right, yeah. I mean, and I didn't even know when it was. And
Yeah.
And it sounded so cool. And then I thought to myself, okay, see, had I known, like, Convict Julie beforehand.
Yeah.
And known that she was one of these, like the protester things.
Yeah. She's
I'm
an
in
activist
that Athens for
here in
Everyone
town.
group,
Yeah.
right? And so every time they get a protest about something, I go down there, and we do the protest thing. Hold up the sign. They tell you what you're chanting. Hopefully you get it right.
Yeah.
Right. And then after it's done, you're at a house party, and everybody's drinking it up and having some fun.
If you're not arrested at the protest.
Well, yeah, but no, I never saw anybody get busted for all these things.
I don't know. I mean, they gassed some people here in town just for standing around, so I don't know. They maybe took them to jail too.
That do these protests.
Yeah.
They're not like your violent types. I mean, these people couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
That's why they're there with the signs, and then we all go to the after party.
I don't know what kind of protest you're going to.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them, yeah. Usually I don't know until I get there,
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, yeah, you pick out one of the signs. Yeah, I'll take the green one.
Well, there was a, most of these protests that she was talking about was the Black Lives Matter protest that were all happening. Like that was while you were in Philippines.
Okay, now,
Yeah. So-
hopefully this did not happen during like Black History Month. You know, that would have been really awkward, wouldn't it?
Oh, I think it happens all the time. So
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
you know, so
one of those months.
And there on the screen you can see the flyer for the upcoming show that's on Saturday here in Athens. So if you are in the Athens area, make sure to go to Convict Julie's CD release party or album release party, and it's the visual album. So I'm wondering, you know, I haven't heard what she's doing for the show this weekend, but I imagine you're probably going to get to see some of those visuals, and that's going to be part of the show too. So
now I wonder if she's going to be there to like sign autographs and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that would be really cool. I mean, that was, you know, hey, both those songs were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We had such an awesome episode, though.
Yeah, it was. So this is the end of the episode. So I've got a list of a couple.
You were going to say about
a couple announcements here. We've got some upcoming events. If you're in the Athens area, especially, this applies mostly to you because it's things happening here in town. We've got the Athens Hip Hop Awards at the warehouse, and that is happening on March 5th. So if you are in the Athens, I think the nomination period, like where you can nominate people, that's over with. I think that ended like yesterday, I believe. So now we're just waiting for the show. That's going to be March 5th.
So, well, I shouldn't say who I voted for. I mean, even though it was doggone good. I mean, barbecue. I mean,
oh, yeah.
I shouldn't even say that.
Well, and that was the thing. Like you could vote for more than just performers. You know, it was different business people in town, and stuff. So it was like.
But I'm hoping that Convict Julie's in the ranking.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Dude,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got to see her on JOKERJOKERtv.
Yeah, so I had the note here, like barbers, you could vote on your favorite barber, your favorite stylist, DJ, videographers, minority-owned businesses, restaurants, and more. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's the whole community, and it's the best of the community. So we'll see who wins best of. We're definitely pulling for a couple of those. Yep.
Now, what do we got coming up next week?
We got the note there at the bottom of the screen. It says Insanitus Lux. They're a performer from Atlanta, and they're going to be coming into the studio next week and performing live on the show.
Heck yeah, so that, and we also are going to have another episode of...
Oh yeah, the Ick and Glib.
Yep.
Adventures of Ick and Glib. So you get to see another one of those. Another event that's happening here in Athens coming up March 26th. I know we're announcing a few of these way ahead of time, but some of these you have to prepare for.
Right.
And this is one of them. If you're a zine maker or you're a zine creator, here's a couple that we got from Asheville when we were in Asheville. Some really cool stuff. But if you're into zines, we're going to have an event called the Fluke Mini Comic Festival, and that's going to be happening at the 40 Watt, March 26th. So that's super exciting. It's only $2 a person to get in. So
so anybody can afford that.
Oh yeah.
Wonder if they take $2 bills.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody take $2 bills anymore?
They probably do.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that we this is something more close to home because the commissioner of our area where our studio is located here in Athens.
Awesome.
She is a performer as well, and she performs under the name Lingua Franca, and she will be releasing a new full-length album, and it's scheduled to be released in April 22nd, but the pre-orders for the album are now open. So make sure to go track down that. And if you're interested, she's super awesome.
Plus, you want the first runs. Believe me.
Yeah.
And they usually sell out quick. I mean, yeah. Because people are buying them from all over the world.
Yeah, I've got to get one. I mean, she's our commissioner.
Exactly.
I
yes.
voted for her. You know.
I did too.
Because I live in her district.
And
so.
she's cool as hell.
Yep. And you know, like, I don't want to get into politics, but it's nice to be able to kind of know who is working for you in that range of things. You know, like.
Right. Because then they, it kind of puts a face to them.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, when I'm voting for this or that, I'm actually voting for this person.
Yeah. Exactly. So. And I mean, like, her running made me want to vote. Because I really wanted to support, make sure she got to be commissioner. So that was really cool. So.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm turning purple.
Oh yeah. Well, cool. Man. Dude, we had an awesome show.
That was a full show. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock, so we about an hour and a half.
Yeah. So all of our friends in Europe, thank you for staying up.
Yep. And if you didn't, we'll catch you on the rebound.
Good morning in Asia.
Yeah, good morning in Asia. Exactly. So was there anything else we needed to mention before we go?
Think, well, hey, we have to. Didn't you say we were supposed to thank our, the whatever mentioned from Asheville?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The Downtown Inn.
Oh yeah, we stayed at the Downtown Inn while we were in Asheville. Yeah.
And even had free breakfast. That was included in the price of the hotel.
Nah, I didn't get any free breakfast.
Well, I mean, I wasn't anything.
There wasn't anything I could eat.
I did drink some of the orange juice, though.
Yeah. No, but we ate good in Asheville, and when I'm still working on the video right now. We're editing it together, but it's going to be the JOKERJOKERtv travel guide. And anytime we go to a spot where we go as a crew, we're gonna film some stuff. We're gonna see and meet people while we're there, and we'll put it on the show so you guys can see it. So
now, you know what? One thing that was kind of disappointing, and I hate to, it's not going to ruin anything because we never got to film in there.
Oh,
we went to this place called Chocolate Indulgence.
Oh yeah,
dude. Oh my god.
No, Chocolate Fetish.
Chocolate Fetish. Yeah.
Fetish.
Oh my god, it was even better.
Yeah, we should have filmed that. That was the best.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Yeah.
We went to 2 different chocolate places. The other place,
Yeah. It
was all right.
But, I mean,
it was
that
good.
Been
it was
great
chocolate.
If we hadn't had the Chocolate Fetish first.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, you go to Asheville Chocolate first, just get warmed up. Then head down to Chocolate
Fetish. And really oh yeah.
Yeah. They had this key lime one that was like, oh my god. They said you couldn't have it because you were all the gluten thing.
So if you got a chocolate shop and you want us to come to your town,
yes, let us know and
send us an invitation.
We're down for free samples. We'll even buy some.
Definitely.
Oh, we'll definitely talk about you on the show.
Yeah. So all right, well, I guess that's it, and we can say bye now.
All right. Until next week.